Hey there, welcome to GemIIToys. Here we are once again, this time taking a look at the Mandalorian and Child, or I should say Beskar Mando and Grogu. So for a while I was planning to get the deluxe version of this figure, but honestly I changed my mind due to the fact that most of those extra accessories didn't make sense for me or to me for the price, except for the Child, or Grogu, I keep calling him the Child, in the pram. That's an accessory I did want, but I did get the hallmark and I did customize it, and I'm content with that, and that just complements really the OG version. Doesn't really belong with this version of the Beskar Mando. So I skipped on that and I wasn't get the figure at all, and then a great deal arose and I'm so happy I did get him. But first, remember to subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any future content like this. So like I was saying, a great deal did arise. The figure is in like new condition, and we're gonna check into the details of that in a minute. But first, taking a look at the box, I do like this shoe style type of box with the insert, really nice image of Mando. And taking off the insert, you would have this tray with all the accessories. Everything looks very nice and pristine. So he's finally here. I really wanted this version of Beskar Mando, but one thing I wanted even more is the first accessory I'm going to check out, which is, I think this is the best Hot Toys accessory, in my opinion, at least that I've ever had. I mean, look at this little guy. Finally have a Hot Toys Grogu. Looks really nice. Pretty much he's a statue with the head is movable, pretty much like Sideshow, but the clothes on this guy are all sculpted, but I really like him. There's some no, I'm gonna just put him out of the box. There's some advantages and disadvantages to the clothes being sculpted, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Here is Beskar Mando. This guy, at first impression, he looks so much more bulky than the OG Mando, which I still love that figure. And I will definitely be doing a comparison next of the two in detail. Be interesting to compare these two guys. But removing all the wrappings, this is how he came in the box. Looks new and pristine to me. Very happy. I basically got a deal I couldn't refuse and just couldn't be happier to have this guy in. Looks absolutely great. Taking a look at the back here, the cape is pretty much the same as the OG, minus all the kind of holes. Head at the bottom of the cape. I'm not sure, it was in season 2 he had those holes. I'm not sure if in season 1 when he changed to Beskar did he still have them, or like this. I guess it's pretty film accurate. But here's one thing I noticed. This, I want to call strap, is missing one of the buttons, but that's not a problem. I'll show you a little bit later why. And this guy is looking, the jumpsuit looks nice and brown, which I saw reviews in which looked gray. I don't know if Hot Toys snuck a little change in terms of accuracy, but this guy looks great. I love how the jumpsuit is brown, and in contrast you got the Beskar. Really sweet. Got an instruction manual there and a bottom tray. We got the base, which is pretty much the same base we get with every Mandalorian figure, including IG-11. And we got the Jetpack. That's an accessory. It's a must-have, I think, but did come with this version, so I'm very happy to have that. So taking a look at the accessories. First, the hands. We have the fisted hands. Taking a look at one. I did notice the gloves kind of look a little more orange and weathered on this one. But like I said, I'm looking forward to comparing this guy with the OG and see what the differences are. But for now, this is a trigger hand, I believe, for his pistol. Both hands, I mean 2 hands for holding his pistol. Sorry. Yeah, that's my mind. Never mind. Here we have this one. This hand I think is for holding a grenade, but I think it's a little too small. It feels like the fingers are too close to each other. Maybe for holding the fob, perhaps so, but the fob doesn't make sense with this version. This is something I really like. This shoulder pad with the mud horn is signet, and it does have Velcro, so you can take off the other one and put this one on. And here's the grapple hook. I do like this accessory too. It's very nice. It's kind of heavy too. Heavy duty. Feels very high quality, pretty much like Batman accessories. Here we have his blaster pistol. It's very nice too. It's pretty much the same as the OG. In my mind, sorry, I'm already comparing these two guys, but there'll be a time for that in my next video. But looks nice. Has to come with this accessory, so looks very sweet. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, the rifle, pretty much once again the same as the OG. It does have one articulated area here, and you could stick the bullets in there. This guy does have on the figure, you have some bullets, so you could stick those in there. It doesn't come with the effect, I want to say like electric shock effect, and this you would just clip it on right there. Looks really good. This piece here is detachable, the scope. You can use it just on the figure or attached. It's a nice feature. I actually forgot to demonstrate that on my OG Mando review. I wanted to make sure I really demonstrate everything on this figure. So buckle your seatbelt. It's gonna be a long one, this one, but I had a lot of fun reviewing this guy. So, and exploring all the accessories. As you can see, comes with a lot. I think this one is called Vibrating Knife. So it's a nice accessory. I'm probably not going to use it much, but nonetheless it's nice. Here we have, oh yeah, this is the whistling bird ready to be fired. I know the deluxe comes with the effect of it being fired. I really don't care. I wouldn't use that, so I probably won't even use this one, but it's nice for pictures and for this video, of course, demonstrating how it would look. And here we have the tracking fob, which he's no longer a bounty hunter. He's more a hero and babysitter now, so not sure why he came with that, but nonetheless it's nice that when, you know, I never complain over too many accessories. You know, you got the bomb here, this annoying little bomb with no magnet, still just keeps falling off. Nonetheless, I'm repeating myself, but I'm never gonna complain about too many accessories. I mean, that's a must, but I would almost prefer it's just you can't even remove it. So, oh yeah, here we have this piece with a light. It doesn't light up, but it actually does have, it's painted white, so it kind of gives the illusion that it's lit. It's good enough. And here we have a piece of Beskar with a very strange Imperial emblem. Nonetheless, looks like Beskar to me. I like it. I didn't need that bucket either. That's another accessory I really didn't need. I mean, you know, he's already wearing the Beskar. He doesn't need, but that complements your OG figure. Now, this is this piece, I really like it actually. This flame effect. I've always wanted a Hot Toys flame effect. I've seen several figures with this, and I really like it. I totally dig this. Looks fantastic. I'm not a big fan of these kind of effects, but this one is pretty awesome. And speaking of awesome accessories, the Jetpack. It is magnetized and so easy to attach. I'll show you that a little bit later. And it's got this kind of pad, and you just stick it on there. Yeah, I totally dig this. I can totally see myself using it. I probably won't use these. Like I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of these effects, but you kind of point, it's kind of sharp a little bit at the end. You just stick them on and just kind of demonstrating. You just stick them on there, and there's the Jetpack. Off it goes. Ooh. I love that one scene in season 2 where the Jetpack just makes that guy fly. Ah! Never mind. That's what I'm thinking of. Here we have the pole for dynamic or flight poses, and this clamp. Not a big fan of those, kind of damage. They're figure damagers, but. And here I was going to show you. Now this is, I'm not showing you the wrist pegs, comes with every figure, but as you can see here, there's a couple of buttons. The button that's missing on the back. Actually, after this review, I glued it on, and now it looks perfect. So. The first little tiny issue, you know, my OCD was kicking in, but so I had to fix it. Nonetheless, does come also. I was trying to figure out what those extra transparent pegs were, and here I'm showing you headless Grogu, so I can show you this mythosaur necklace that he gives to Grogu. And I was showing you those, it does come with those extra pegs for Grogu, so if you misplace them, or that's nice that Hot Toys gives us stuff in case we lose them, you know, like that one button, extra pegs, or stuff like that. So here I'm putting his head back on, demonstrating. Oh, yeah, no, not like that, like that. That's what he would look like. And his head does articulate side to side, up and down. Up and down is important. So he looks good. I love this little guy. Yep. And the fact that he can wear that, you know, just kind of adds more. I'm probably going to have him wearing this. It does look really cute. Look at that. I was thinking to add some hair a little bit like I did with my custom, but I'm probably going to leave him alone. He looks pretty good. This is hard plastic. And there's some, I like that it's sculpted in some ways, and others I don't, and I will show you that a little bit later. But at least, you know, I don't have to fiddle with his little outfit. He's always going to hold the same pose, and it looks good. I like how he looks very much. These are his little feet. Yeah, I love this accessory. I can't stress it enough. It was a must-have, so for me. Now, this here we have the same as always, standard, pretty much standard Mandalorian stand at this point. So, 2020. It'll do the job, I guess. Like something a little bit different. So, here we have Mando just standing. And we have Grogu just standing. He's got his mythosaur necklace. And I just wanted to see what this guy looks like with his arms as close to the body as I can. See how natural I can make him look just standing there. And just gonna show you the details of the suit. But like I was mentioning before, I thought I saw some reviews when this figure first was released in which the jumpsuit looks gray, but here it looks more brown with the way it's supposed to be. So yeah, maybe like I was saying, they snuck in a little change, but it does look pretty great. I do like I must say, as content as I was with my OG Mando, Durasteel Mando, I'm liking this guy more. Yeah, I mean, he is new and fresh to add to the collection. That might be it, but let's see. After a few days go by, let's see how I feel, or a few weeks I should say, probably. So here I'm showing you the profile. These are the bullets those are removable. I'll show you a little bit later too. I'm going to show you everything. I really decided for this video I'm just going to break it down. I'm going to have some fun with this figure, posing as much as I can, demonstrating all the accessories. So as I mentioned, it's a long one, but I really did enjoy it. So hope you guys enjoy it too. Here's the other side of this is the gauntlet, and that's where you would remove that, I was gonna call whistleblower. It's not. Nonetheless, he looks good just standing, as well as the child. Yeah, very, very nice. So here, the gun holster, the blaster holster or pistol, does have that strap, and it's not magnetized. Those magnets do tend to fall off. And here I felt like this arm didn't, the shoulder is ratcheted joints, and I couldn't get it to click any higher than that, but later I did manage to. So at first I thought there was something wrong, but it's fine. And here at the bottom of the boots, I never show those in my reviews, and I wanted to show it on this one, because that tread on the bottom is pretty awesome. Yeah, this guy is just packed with detail. So here's the buckle of the rifle, pressing it on very gently. Be careful. It could, that peg seems delicate. So this is the strap. You put it through the cape, just like the OG Mando, and then you put the rifle through, and it's magnetized, and bang, just like that. I don't know if the actual cape in the movie had this hole. I'm not sure. I tried paying attention, and usually it puts the cape to a side, but nonetheless, I wanted to replicate, I love the poster of season 2, so I like how he's standing, looking to a side, walking, and I did my best to duplicate that. Of course, I do need that thigh plate, as well as that one, what is it, the knee pad with a weapon on it. I'm not sure what the name of that is, but the OG Mando does have it. I could always add it. But what do you guys think? Was I able to mimic that pose? I do really love that poster. So here I'm showing you that these cartridges This guy's just loaded. He's loaded. Not with money. Well, money too. He seems like he's always got a lot of money all the time. He can pay for all kinds of stuff. I mean, that's bounty hunter just pays very well. But those you can move around. They're removable, as I was showing you there. Those cartridges, and one grenade is the annoying one, little grenade. And then here I was showing you the blowing whistle. No, yeah, he's ready to attack with it. Blow the whistle with everybody. So here, the jetpack, as I was mentioning, is magnetic, and you just attach it like so. It's a nice and strong magnet, so it holds it really well. And here is an accessory I really like this accessory. The flame effect. And it goes very well. You can use this for your OG Mando as well. I didn't try that yet, but I will. Most definitely. And it looks really good. You can even see where the flame is being projected out of. Looks very, very sweet. I do like this accessory. This is one of those accessories that I do appreciate, that's for sure. So yeah, just kind of showing you this pose because I do like it. I just like how that effect looks from different angles. So that is that. And here we have the grappling hook. It looks like it's pointing up. I really, in you know, on the video, it looks like he's shooting up, but I had him shooting straight, so I don't know. It's kind of one of those weird effects. And then, you know, the wrist pegs on this figure, you know, of course you can put the hand kind of going down a little bit, but not enough. So there is a tendency for that to kind of go up a little bit. But here I'm showing you how to switch up the shoulder pad with the Mudhorn signet. I like that. That looks great. It's just velcroed on there, so easy to put on. And here, you know, I kind of had him more season 2 ready, and Grogu just wants him to take off his helmet. Oh, he did! He took off his helmet. I just had to recreate this scene. This was such a beautiful moment in The Mandalorian, but was it Henry Cavill? No wonder he's not playing Superman. It was Henry Cavill all along. Anyways, here we have Grogu. He's taking a look at this accessory here. I like to call it like the ear of the helmet. So you just plug it in there, and he's got his light up feature. It doesn't light up like I said, but it does look like it's lit up. Grogu's still staring at the other one. He's wondering what the heck is that. So here kind of demonstrating he's holding Grogu. Now here's one of the issues. You know, they didn't give us a proper hand to hold Grogu. So it's pretty much impossible to make it look natural, you know. And if Grogu's attire would have been, you know, cloth, maybe you could work it in there better. But nonetheless, you know, this is pretty much the best I could do to make it look natural. And he's not gonna let them filthy stormtrooper hands on his treasured baby. Stay away. Yep. Protecting that child, being the hero slash babysitter, I like to call, from these bad guys. So here I was showing you the knife can be slit into the boot I remember one scene, I think is when he fights Heavy Mando. He pulls it out of his boot, so I had to see if that worked, and it did. Just be careful inserting it. You want to damage the material. As well as his pistol is inserted. And here he's holding his tracking fob as well as a piece of Beskar. And he's kind of wondering, should I become a bounty hunter again? I don't know. Now that I've saved Grogu, maybe I should just go back to bounty hunting. So, get some more Beskar, so he can cover his crotch or something. I always felt like, his crotch needs to be protected. So here, the grenades, they always fall out. I just kind of wanted to show that. Should have been magnetized, but nonetheless, let me just put it in his hand. Probably be better. Let's see. No, like that. No, that doesn't really look good. What's this hand for other than the fob? Nonetheless, now he's just looking at his hand. The back here I was showing you, I think as far as I've seen, usually when he's got the rifle, I want to say, strapped on, his cape is to a side, as far as I've seen. But, might have the hole on the cape as well. And he's still standing there looking at his hand. He looks good though. So, this is kind of a pain to have him holding his rifle, but nonetheless, I did want to demonstrate. Of course, he can hold it. It looks pretty good. I do like this weapon a lot, but it took me a while, I remember, to kind of work the details and work in the hands there. This guy has just got so much stuff. You got to be careful. It feels delicate because there's all those bullets, and a lot of things get in the way, but he looks fantastic. So, and here, this is going to be my only semi-dynamic pose, I want to say. But I did have to try it out. I'm not going to pose him like this. I don't really like using... I do like using the flame effect, though. I really do like that flame effect, and I really like Grogu. Those two accessories are great. I'm really happy those two came with this version. And yeah, the Jetpack, of course. That's another one that's a must for me. And kind of pose him semi-dynamically here, throwing his flame to his invisible enemies. Yeah. I wanted to try some other dynamic poses, but I don't know, at this point I was thinking, nah. But yeah, no, this was good enough for me to test out what he looks like wearing the Jetpack. I'm definitely going to pose this guy in the shelf, not definitely, but most likely with the Jetpack. I feel like you have to choose between the Jetpack and the rifle. I do like how he looks with that rifle strapped on, but I could just have him holding the rifle. So yeah, took me a while to get this pose going, so kind of wanted to milk it with some runtime of this review. Nonetheless, I think something like this is what I'm going to pose him on the shelf. But I guess, did any of you notice that this piece below the chest, it's a separate plate, the Beskar I'm talking about, right where those bullet cartridges are, that thing was upside down. Did any of you notice? I noticed at the end of the review, and I had to completely take this guy apart and make sure, but everything was fine except for that was upside down. Nonetheless, that's gonna wrap up this video. I had a lot of fun and hope you guys did too watching it. Nonetheless, this is the version of Mando I went with, but we have 3 right now and probably a 4th one coming. And whichever version you get, I think you'll be happy. This is the one that I felt suited more of my needs, but let's see what the future brings. So with that said, subscribe, like, and comment. Enjoy the path of collecting, and I'll catch you guys next time.